Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. I've made this lovely card today and I'm going to show you how I've made it. So first of all, I've cut out the Creative Expression stained glass squares and then I've run it through with an embossing folder, and that's out of my stash. It's a non-branded one, just to get that effect. I've cut out some bits and pieces. I've cut out some Christmas trees, a sentiment which is ho ho ho, and then I've cut out also a Poppy Stamps Nordic Mousse. So with this ho ho ho, I've cut it out twice in white and I'm going to stack it on top of each other. So with the My Sweet Petunia Precision Glue Press, just dots of glue on that ho ho ho. Just lining it up. It is quite easy to do. Using my tweezers as well to help me get them in position. So in the centre of the H, I'm going to give it a little squeeze. No mess whatsoever. Then on the back, I'm going to offset it with the teal cardstock. So just doing it again with dots of glue. Lining it up on the mat, just slightly offsetting it. I just want a suggestion of that teal showing through. And that part's done. Now I'm going on to the mousse. So the main body I've cut out of craft card, and with the underside there's some little marks where his nostrils are. So I've got an alcohol marker and just fill in those little indentations in, so that when I put it on top you can just see the nose. That's lovely. So popping some glue down onto this as well. I'm going to wipe a bit of glue off there. I don't need it on that part. You won't see it. And then placing that top one in its place. And you can see how this mousse is going to transform. So I've got his antlers. And I'm going to colour those as well. The same colour as the nostrils, which is a raw umber. Giving it that rich brown colour. So just having a look. I know they don't go that way, but I'm just having a look for placement. So I'm going to glue those down. Just a bead of glue onto the back. And getting it in its position. Doing the other one. Just holding it for a few seconds to grab. Then it's his sweater. So I've cut the underside in white, and then the over part of his sweater in the teal blue. So just getting those together. And I love how cute that is. So popping that down as well. This mousse soon comes together. If you've not joined my Facebook group, Susan Creates, you're more than welcome. It's a private group, so only the members see what you post. It's a very friendly group. If you've got a question, someone will answer you. You don't have to use branded. You can use anything you like, any brand, unbranded, it doesn't matter. If you've made it, you can post it. So I've cut 4 trees out, and I've got this Nuvo Ice white glitter. Just going to put a little glue on my finger and dab it onto the top of the tree. Just here and there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Popping that glitter on. It's such a really lovely glitter, that. Absolutely stunning. It just glows in the light. So I'm going to get on, do the rest. So I've got this last one to do, but I want to put an embossed line. So I'm just choosing a line on my scoreboard, making sure it's level at the base and at the top, and just drawing that line. Then I'm just going to fold it up with my fingers. Just giving it a gentle bend. Then popping glue down onto this one before I do the glitter. So popping the glitter on. And that's the last one done. So it's just building up the card. So I've got my matte layer, which is the same colour as the sweater. You know, I like to do everything tonal. Having this down flat. I'm going to give this a good press because it's got all those embossed details into it. And I love how the teal colour just makes it pop. Just giving that a good press. Now I'm not sure about that eye. I don't know whether it's supposed to come out, but obviously it isn't. But at the end, I think I might put a little black fine liner on that eye. Now my base card is 7x7. Just getting that centred before I build my scene. just having a little play. Always tweak it. Have a dummy run first before you commit yourself to gluing it down. So I think I need to change my trees. Just move them down a little bit. Yeah, that's much better. So I'm going to get my glue and start placing everything down. So just popping that glue down the spine of the tree. Doing the same with them all. And I'm going to have this one just hanging over the edge. Then one in the centre. A bit lower down. And that one in the middle again. So just down the spine of that tree. And I just think that makes it look extra special. But of course, if you want to lie it flat, it will lie flat for an envelope, and then when it gets to the recipient, they can just fluff those branches up. Now those tops of the trees, I'm going to get a bit of scrap and put some glue on them. So just sliding it under and holding it a second. It's so effective. Now with the mousse, I think I'm going to put him onto some foam pads. So I'm just using all my little bits up off that sheet. Then with the legs, I'm just going to cut a tiny piece off, just for the top of the leg. So I'm just going to place it on and then just cut it to size. Having a look. Yeah, that's fine. Taking those backings off. And with his feet, I'm going to put the glue underneath his hoofs, just to make it look like he's more grounded. So it's just the ho-ho-ho that finishes it off with that shadow of the teal. So I do hope you agree, this card is absolutely stunning. I just love this mousse card. So if you do like it, please like and subscribe. It's totally free. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.